Good morning to one and all. I'd like to share my experience about the journey of my life. This is the first time I'm doing this one. I never did this to anyone. Started my schooling from a normal government school up to +2 in a village or in a town in Tamil Nadu. As everyone will have the same kind of an ambition that they need to be an engineer. I also wrote the entrance exam during that time. It was not as easy as we are getting an admission nowadays. First time I lost it with 1 mark gap. I lost that admission. Father was working in an electricity board, and we are a middle class people only. Concentrated only on the subjects, not on the external world, what is happening outside, how we have to deal with the people. That I am very poor on that. After the first attempt of failure, that means I didn't get that admission into an engineering, I was forced to take statistics undergraduate from a leading institute called Loyola College in Chennai. I didn't believe that. The first year was completed. Second year also I wrote the entrance exam. I lost it with 0.5. That made my complete upset of the education itself. After having studied so much of time devoted, how we are not able to crack that 0.5 or 1. Because of that I lost that engineering seat. But anyway, we need to proceed. So I completed my undergraduate in Loyola College. After that, when I started searching for the job, so many requirements at that time. In 1996, there was a lot more, the requirement. Those requirements I couldn't complete it. But somehow, I did my DCA also, Diploma in Computer Application. At that time, people that the computer is one of the criteria that to get a job. And I used to wait on the corridor for the interview. They called for an interview. I went there, and it was in the staircase. After the staircase, there was a door. Okay, it is on the main door. Fine. They called for the interview, and almost 20 people were standing there on the road. Imagine, that made my mind so difficult to understand what the people are thinking about the other human beings. Then they called. After that, after having a continuous interview for another 20 to 25 minutes, they didn't select me. What is the reason behind that one? It's not related to that particular job. Then once when we are applying for that, can't they check that this is the right person or not? Such a bad experience we had that time. Then in 1991 to 93, I did my MSc Statistics from Loyola College and got distinction. Then again, the searching for the job continues. At that time, I got an offer for 750 in a garment sector in Tirupur. Due to the health condition, I couldn't continue that. Yes, they have given me a position called statistician. After completing a MSc Statistics, after seeing the designation, it is a normal tendency of a human being to take that particular job. It has to start somewhere. So I took that job. But when I went there, it was completely on the accounting side, doing the accounts. I couldn't sustain there, so I left that place. I came back to Chennai again. Then I got an offer for 2,500 in an NGO. Again, the designation given was statistical assistant. It was a WHO project. It's a very rare project. I think afterwards that project didn't exist actually. It was the sexual health project funded by WHO under the banner of IBPF. So after seeing that also, I thought this could be the subject where I can do something related to statistics. Because after engineering, we didn't get the engineering part. What we thought of, moved to a topic called statistics. Then the designation wise we have attracted and got placed, but that was a completely different experience. It is a social work kind of thing. We have to do a field work, that too not familiar with the subject itself. But somehow I try to correlate the topic that they are discussing it with respect to statistics. Collected the data, which is very difficult to collect the data. It is very sensitive topic. So I try to collect those data and do the kind of experiment, the operations research by myself. They didn't expect that from me. With a good-hearted people, once the project got completed by 2000, they want to extend that project because of me. But they couldn't do it because there is many hierarchical part of it. Okay, now I need to quit I need to leave the particular job. Now, what is the next? The next one is, during that time, 1998 onwards, the computer field was very high. The job opportunity for the computer was more. So I started doing MCA from distance education. When I completed in 2000, it was the Y2K problem. Hope many of you know about that. That's Y2K problem. No opportunity into the computer field. Again, there was again struggling for getting a job. Those time, we need to prepare a resume, post it based on the advertisement on the paper, and wait for the postman to get a letter, whether we will get a letter or not. In our place, there will be only once the postman will come. Now, there are many places, 2 times the postman will be coming, right? So, in our place, only once he will be coming at 3 to 4. Waiting on the gate, whether he will stop in front of the gate or not. Many times he will go off. There won't be any call letter for that. Later on, during this time, I used to take the classes for the people who want to understand statistics, which are all the servant maid's son or daughter, or the fisher folk people. So, for free of cost. I never charged anything from them. So they will say that we will pay next month. Next month he or she won't be able to pay for that. Leave it, no issues at all. But I want to learn, I want to teach the students about that topic. So I keep on teaching them. Collected all the materials, because when you see a kind of a tuition kind of thing, one advantage is we can meet different kind of people. It is not a category of people, you can't categorize it. We can meet different kind of people having different background, and they know the importance of studies. Why they are studying there? Why they want to get a degree? They know the purpose very well. So they learn, and almost so far nearly 10,000 students I have taught. Nearly 100 students received distinction, or more than 100 or 100 in the subject. The point is very clear. If you have a focus and if you are passionate on the subject, whatever the earnings is important. I am not saying that earning is not important. Earning is important, but when the passion comes, or the way in which we need to explain to them. Fine. And then what happens at 2000, There was no job, marriage was fixed. Engagement happened, but no job. Based on what I taught to the students in the tuition kind of it, I got the first interview in a college called Indo-American College in Cheyyar, small village, for 2,000 rupees. Now the marriage is fixed, salary is 2,000, then it is far away from our native place. So I decided to search in Chennai itself. I got placed in one of the starting
Come to the staircase.
college. That is the first batch of the students.
Just the next gate.
Right? You know very well, in the college, the first batch of students, when they are recruiting it or when they are admitting it, it will be completely
Auditorium.
on the lower level. Fine? So they won't have, because no one know about the college, right? Who will join that? They will be on the, in that university exam, I made 4 students 100 out of 100 in the university exam. Now do you know what the salary I got there? 2,500. Starting salary in 2000. Immediately they thought that, okay, this person is having some kind of a, I never asked anything to them. Next year, they gave an increment of 50%. They gave an increment of 50% and slowly it went on. When I am explaining to them or when I teach the students, I used to tell them what is the career goal. Have a clear-cut idea of what you have to do it, what is your plan. Many students are not aware of it because they are not coming to the college itself. And I was taking evening college also. So in the evening college, it was on the seashore. So many students are from the fisher folk people. So when they asked, what can I do? I told them to join Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan and do tally, and at that time we have the DTP word processor. Almost 10 students, it is free of cost, right? So I asked them to do it. They told that we have some household work also, how will I go with that? Some of the girls also. I told them, take 1 hour time. Please visit that place and do the course. You will get enriched. After completing that, all the 10 students got job. Their family was happy, and after 2 years, when I met on the bus, in the bus, they told that because of you, I've been settled there. I got a job in this particular place, and I'm working in a small organization, but the salary was good, and I'm able to help my family. That was my first satisfaction level. Then I moved to Bangalore in 2007. That time, the negotiation skill was not known to me. Okay. After reaching 7,000 at that time, after working for 5 years, I got placed here at 25,000. Imagine the shift from 7,500 to 25,000. Normally everyone will feel that it is a good work. Again, it is not called as a cheating, but I didn't negotiate with them. Then when I joined there, I came to know that the same kind of a designation, same kind of a less qualified are paid more than what I paid. It again hurts a lot. But what is our intention? The intention is to help the society and make them to understand this is what the reality. So I took it. In that, it is a foreign university. There I got 700 out of 100. 7 students got 100 out of 100 in the foreign university paper, which none of the faculties could get that. They increased my salary by again 50%.
Hello.
I got 40. Now, within 6 months, not more than that, even my probation period was over, I got that incremental letter. Fine. After that, what happens? I got many opportunities, but I couldn't join because of my PhD. Right? This is the system. I'm not blaming anyone, but that is the system that they are having it. Not bother about what the knowledge you are having it, but the certain qualification that you need to have in order to get placed in a good company or good organization. But still, I'm continuing it, and this is the passion, and I will help the other students to do it. Right? This is thanks for the opportunity. I hope I've conveyed some message. Have a passion, have a disciplined work. Definitely you will succeed in life. Thank you.